Hi, second graders, it's time for Number Corner again. And I have my same helper.
Hi, second graders.
All right, so we're gonna go back to our calendar and we stopped at Wednesday the 16th. And so we need to flip the next card, but I did ask you guys to take a really close look at the pattern. The first pattern I want us to discover or reveal today is looking at the cards. Help us out, Karina.
It's number rack, penny, word problem. Number rack, penny, word problem. Have you figured it out yet?
So she's telling us the pattern. So it looks like it is a pattern, an ABC pattern where A is the number rack, B is the penny, C is the word problem, and it repeats ABC, ABC, ABC. So looking at that, Karina, what do you think the 17th is?
But there's one more pattern. So I think the 17th is gonna be a penny.
Ooh, and she's right. So she showed you another pattern, and that pattern is the diagonal pattern. So
one's right here, one's right here, and one's right here.
awesome. So knowing that, and since today is Friday, let's go ahead and reveal the 18th. And what do you think with our pattern, Karina, before we flip it? It's going to be
I think it's going to be a word problem.
And she's right. Way to go solving the pattern. All right, so today we're actually going to do some addition as well. We're going to look at adding 0 and adding 1 to numbers. The rule of adding 0 is so easy. I know you guys remember this, but whenever you add any number to 0, it's that exact same number. So 1 plus 0 is 1. 2 plus 0 is 2. 3 plus 0 is 3. 4 plus 0 is 4. 5 plus 0 is 5. I'm sure you're getting the hang of it. So 1,000,000 plus 0 is, that's right, 1,000,000. So the rule of 0 is just take the number that you're adding to it, and that's your answer. Pretty darn easy, right? All right, kids, now we're going to review the rule of +1. So +1 is really the same thing as counting on, because when you're adding 1 to a number, you're actually just moving to the next number. So 1 plus 1 is count on to 2. 2 plus 1 count on to 3. 3 plus 1 count on to 4. 4 plus 1 count on to 5. 5 plus 1 count on to 6. 6 plus 1 count on to 7. 7 plus 1 count on to 8. 8 plus 1 count on to 9. And 9 plus 1 count on to 10. See how easy that is? Use your number line. If you look on your number line and you're adding 1 to a number, all you have to do is go to the next number on the number line. For today's assignment, you're going back to your yellow September Number Corner book. And we're going to page 11 today. And for today's assignment, you're going to complete this page and page 12 as well. The directions on this page say the first century day. Do you know what a century is? That's right, century is 100. So the first century day means that we're going to be going up to 100 today. So we're going to help Kangaroo hop from 0 to 90, and then we're going to fill in the missing numbers along the number line. After we do that, we're going to trace Kangaroo's hops all the way to 90. When you finish this, I'd like you to go ahead and complete the problems below the number line. Each problem, the answer is either 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, or 90. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to solve the problems first like I did. 40 plus 40 equals 80, and I wrote 80 there. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw a line from 80 to my equation. So go ahead and pause the video now and come back when you're finished. Great job completing your work, second graders. Let's go ahead and hop along with Kangaroo. He's starting at 0 and he hops from to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then you all know next comes 100. Great job. Then I went ahead and I solved all my equations first. 40 plus 40 is 80. 20 plus 20 is 40. 0 plus 0 is 0. 10 plus 60 is 70. 10 plus 10 is 20. 10 plus 0 is 10. 30 plus 20 is 50. 80 plus 10 is 90. 20 plus 10 is 30. And 30 plus 30 is 60. Now, if you had trouble figuring those out, you could have always gone to your number line. So we know we could find 40 on our number line for 40 plus 40. So we start at 40, and then 40 has 4 jumps of 10. So if we start at 40, we have to jump 4 times 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we could have used our number line to figure out that 40 plus 40 is 80. Let's do one more jump on the number line. Let's do our 20 plus 20. So if we didn't know that, we could put our finger on 20, and then we should know that there are 2 10s equal 20, so we'd make 2 jumps. So we'd jump once, twice, and 20 plus 20 is 40. Way to go, guys. Take a good look at this and go ahead and correct your work. Now go ahead and flip over to the next page. This is page 12. This is a continuation of our first century day. The first question is, what number comes after 90 when you count by tens? I just went over that on the previous page, so hopefully you remember. Next, you're going to solve these problems, and you're going to tell me if they're true or if they're false. Some of these problems are correct and others are not, so you'll decide once you add them up. The very last thing you have to do here is you're writing 4 different equations that have 100 as the answer. You can use addition or subtraction equations for these boxes. Go ahead and pause the video and complete this page. Welcome back. Thanks for completing this page. So what number comes after 90? Counting by tens, of course, it's 100, our 1 century. All right, moving on to our true and false. A says 40 plus 60 equals 100. Well, that is true. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, adding 4 more tens. 100 equals 50 plus 50 for B. That is also true. C, 30 plus 40 equals 100. Well, wait a minute. 30, adding 4 more tens goes to 30 to 40 to 50 to 60 to 70. And 70 doesn't equal 100, so C is false. D, we look at 25 plus 25 plus 50 equals 100. Well, we know that 25 plus 25 is 50, so the problem actually is 50 plus 50, which we saw above, and 50 plus 50 is equal to 100. So that is true. E says 100 equals 40 plus 40. Well, let's count on 4 more tens from 40. 40 to 50 to 60 to 70 to 80. 80 does not equal 100, so that is false. On F, it says 100 equals 100 plus 0. Well, that's our 0 rule. Adding 0 to any number equals that same number, so 100 equals 100 plus 0 is correct. Way to go. All right, in the bottom, you just had 4 equations you needed to write using the number 100. I chose to do 2 subtraction and 2 addition. My problems were 100 minus 25 equals 75. 30 plus 70 equals 100. 100 minus 10 equals 90. And 60 plus 40 equals 100. You could have used any problems that involve the number 100. Okay, so go ahead and make sure your page is correct. Make any corrections necessary. And then after you've made your corrections, you are finished for the day. There are no further Number Corner activities today, so you can sign off and just enjoy your afternoon. See you next time at Number Corner.